We're here today to start talking about everyone's favorite part of fitness, the clothing. So when embarking on a fitness routine, yes, it's important. The most important part is obviously getting up, getting moving, getting active, and getting healthy. But a really important part is staying active. And you can't stay active if you're injured, which is where fitness gear, particularly shoes, come into play. Now, as Elle Magazine said, you build from the shoe up, and this is certainly true with exercise. Now, you might be tempted just to walk into Dick's and buy the coolest pair of shoes you can find, but that's actually not the best idea. You want to go to a place where the salespeople know you, know what you're doing for exercise, and can customize the shoe to your fitness routine. I would recommend going to a local running company. For example, Bryn Mawr Running Company for people who live in the Delaware Valley area, maybe Haddonfield Running Company if you live in New Jersey, stores like that where you can get personalized one-on-one attention from knowledgeable salespeople. Dick's also has people like that. It's just harder because you'll be with more customers and the salespeople themselves will be less knowledgeable about specific fitness areas. That said, a good pair of shoes can be found anywhere if you know what you're looking for. When you tell the salesperson you're looking for shoes to exercise in, make sure you specify what kind of exercise. It will be important for the type of shoe you'll wear. So if you're running, for example, you're going to tell them that you're starting to run, say, 10 miles a week, and they'll fit you with the appropriate shoe. If you're doing my videos, you just want to tell them that you're starting exercise videos so they can get you shoes that can absorb some of the more higher impact exercises we do. With that said, don't base it on how they look. Yes, they'll bring you out, say, 3 pairs of shoes, and I'm sure one of them will be adorable. But you can't buy the shoes just because they're cute. You have to buy them because they feel good, fit well, and you'll know that you'll get a lot of use out of them and that they'll prevent an injury. Because that's the reason we discuss fitness gear so much. Fitness gear, when it's properly worn, can prevent injury. If you're wearing improper gear, you're setting yourself up for injury, and no one can stay fit if they're sidelined by an injury. Another important tip with shoes is to make sure you change them enough. If you're running, you might want to change them every 3 months or every new season, so transitioning from winter to spring, you'll know when to buy them. This is important because the shock absorbers in the shoe start to get worn out, and you'll be injuring yourself and making yourself susceptible to shin splints, fractures, and other terrible byproducts. For the purpose of these video routines, I would say probably about 6 months, but you're your own best judge, and make sure you consult any salesperson because they will certainly lead you in the right direction. Also, you might want to consult any orthopedic doctors or a doctor in general because they will also know when to replace your shoes. Moving up, how to dress. If you're doing these routines outside, you want to dress according to the weather. So if it's cold, you want to wear enough clothing that you're warm but not comfortable. You want to be slightly uncomfortable because when you start moving, your body temperature will increase, and if you're wearing too much clothing, then you'll get uncomfortably warm. So if you're a little bit colder when you go outside, you'll be perfect when exercising. If you're doing them indoors, the same principle holds true, and you might want to make sure you're doing them away from your fireplace or central heating unit. In my experience, that's the best advice. And as far as the clothes, you just want to wear something that's comfortable, but you also feel good in it. A lot of people are more motivated to work out when they wear something that they think is very athletic. I know for me, if I have a hard day at track coming up, I like to wear my fanciest running uniform, and it just mentally helps prepare me for the workout. Now, these workouts aren't hard, they're fun, so you can enjoy your clothing while you're doing them, but I would recommend wearing loose-fitting, comfortable, breathable clothing. And remember, this doesn't have to be $500 and bought from the most expensive catalogs online. You can easily get comfortable, really durable, really perfect clothing from Target for $5. So remember, get clothing that you like, that's right, and that's within your budget.